Hello fellow YouTubers, in this video I'm going to be comparing three Canon FD mount lenses. Now for this setup I'm using one single light source, which is 1200 lumen energy saver bulb. And over here I have the three lenses. Now I'm currently filming with a Tokina manual lens. I hope you guys can make everything out. I'm filming at ISO 1250. 1/50th of the second, and I have the obviously manual focus set. The lens is open to f4, so I'm just going to show you quickly the lenses that I'm using. So first I have the 28mm wide angle f2.8 Canon FD lens, which is probably second of my favorite lenses. Very nice lens. So I'm gonna go with that last actually, just to show you the widest view. Now here is my most probably liked lens, is Canon FD 50mm standard angle f1.4. It's wide open. Now it's closed because that's how I removed it, but it opens to the full width, which is pretty neat. Okay, and the last but not least I have the Canon FD mount again, 135mm telephoto lens f2.5. Looks like so. Also quite wide open. Now all these lenses are considered prime lenses, where the Tokina that I'm filming with is the zoom lens, wide angle zoom lens. So next I'm gonna start with this lens, using the same settings as Tokina lens. So because we have f2.4, the brightness should increase, but I'm gonna keep the settings, guys, to show you what's the difference. So I'll see you in a second. And we're back, guys. So as you see, the depth of field is quite shallow there compared with the Tokina lens, which stops at 4. So you can go between the labels like so. Now this is the Tokina lens over there. Sorry guys, just gonna try to adjust my cheapo tripod. I can try to focus a little bit on there. Now, all these lenses are manual focus, so it's a bit hard to do it manually. But as you see, quite brighter and quite a nicer lens. Nice shallow depth of field at wide open f2.5. Now guys, there's no zoom here involved. This is a prime lens, so you can see it at its full glory. Okay, so that's the type of magnification we're talking about at 135mm. Next I'm gonna put the 50mm, the one that I'm focusing on at the moment. 50mm f1.4 lens. I'm gonna just show you how it looks like at ISO 1250 with a single light source. And 1/50th of the second. So I'll see you in a second, guys. And there we are. So now you guys probably know why I love this lens so much. At the same settings, it outperforms out of the blue any lens over the f2. Now this is the depth of field, guys. Okay. Next, I'm gonna show you the 28mm lens at f2.8. Okay, so I'll see you in a second. And we're back, so there you go, guys. That's at the widest setting. As you see, this prime lens looks pretty similar to the Tokina lens when it's zoomed out. Now, I'm just going to show you quickly there the Tokina footage. So as you see, pretty much the same angle of view. Now guys, just give me 1 second, I'm actually going to confirm what the Tokina lens is. Now I've introduced the second light source just to show you there. So we have 28 to 85mm. Which is, I'm using 28 at the moment, and that was 135 on the table there. So 28 to 85mm, f4, constant, okay. That's pretty much it. Pretty neat lens, guys. I would recommend something like that for beginners, although it's quite heavy. Now, I haven't read manufacturer specifications for the camera that I'm using, which is GH2, but I think you should be using something to support the lens on the body because it's pretty heavy and it weighs down the body quite a bit. So I'll come back to you guys with the two light sources, and I'll film with Tokina lens again, so I'll see you in a second. Okay guys, and we're back. So we have two light sources, both producing 1200 lumen, at least they state that on the bulb. And here are the three lenses that we've just tested. At the moment I'm filming with Tokina lens, once again with exactly the same settings. So we kept the settings throughout the range of the lenses. So just to cap it over, guys, lens something like that would be great for your indoor shots, and maybe not portraits. Now I'm talking about the crop lenses. Okay, so for instance on Panasonic this would look something like a 50mm lens, which would be for Canon that for the full frame sensor. So this type of lens would be okay for your standard shots. Kind of a wide angle, although you should be using something below 20mm to achieve the actual wide angle on the crop sensor. This 50mm lens is brilliant for portraits, and it's very good for low light. Not great in the closed areas, as in kind of inside of the house or anything like that, because it zooms in quite a bit. It's equals to 100mm standard lens, which is pretty much your telephoto lens. And this is just a crazy lens that I decided to get just to try it out, maybe make some shots of the moon or something crazy like that. No results yet with this lens, so I'm still to come back to you guys about that probably. This is my most favorite lens, but for shots that I need just a bit wide angle, this one is better. Now down below you'll find where did I get all these three lenses. Now I'm gonna go quickly through the quality of the lens. Right guys, so this is the basically plastic packs where the lenses were. So we start with the 50, sorry guys, focus, there we go. 51.4 lens. Now this lens by KEH website was classified as bargain. Now I'm gonna just show you quickly what the bargain looks like. Sorry guys, a bit dreamy effect there. As you see, there's not a scratch on the lens, no dust inside, everything works fine. Now I don't know much about the lenses guys, but I can tell you straight away there's no wear and tear on that at all. Okay, the other lens would be f2.8 28mm, which is this lens over here. Now guys, once again I couldn't find any wear and tear marks on the lens itself. It seems flawless. I haven't cleaned these lenses at all, they arrive just like that. Now the last one that's been reviewed, 135mm f2.5 lens, which is Canon lens as well. Oh sorry guys, just to come back, so 135 is bargain as well. The 28mm was excellent, so once again there was nothing on it at all. So this is 135mm lens. Again guys, nice and clean lens, nothing at all on it, except one thing over here. You see there's just a little bit of damage there. Somebody must have dropped the lens or something like that, but smooth and nice. This is for f-stops. Okay, so I can see why that is a bargain. And the last was also a bargain, which was Tokina lens, which is the one that I'm using at the moment. And the Tokina lens is great, except the obvious fact that it's heavy as hell. But other than that, there's no problem there, guys. So yeah, there we go. Some lenses from KH website. Thanks to Drew Network for the recommendation for the lenses. You can find the link down below. He's actually on YouTube. So I do advise you guys to check his channel and see his videos, especially if you guys using the Panasonic GH2 camera. And yeah, I hope you liked the video. If you liked the video, click the like button and subscribe. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them at the comment section down below. And thanks guys for watching. Have a nice day.